just filmed a video about safety and how to create safety in your relationship. But right now, I want to talk about how to ruin your relationship. Basically, let's talk about common mistakes people do without realizing in their relationship. And one of them, it is about ruining safety between you and your partner. And if I'm being more specific, it's not hearing your partner, not listening to what they're saying, not paying attention, being self-centered, being defensive, and just not caring about what your partner has to say, and just not listening to them. I do have a video about being defensive and how to fix it. I'm sharing my personal experience in there, and it might be useful to watch if you find yourself being defensive. So, number one is not listening to your partner, and they will feel very, very unheard, and they will feel very lonely. So, that is the first thing that will ruin your relationship. The second thing is not caring about your partner's needs. And let me be specific here, it's not caring about your partner's feelings, not caring about their experience in your guys' relationship. So when your partner comes to you and says, hey, you did something that hurt me, you said something that hurts me, please don't say that again. And instead of saying, hey, I'm sorry, let me be better next time, you're just saying, well, you are too sensitive. It wasn't that bad. I don't understand why you're making that up. It wasn't like this. It wasn't mean, it wasn't sad, it wasn't whatever it is. You're telling that the experience that person experiencing in your relationship is wrong. And only your perspective is right. Only your experience in this relationship is right. So if you said something mean to your partner and they're bringing that up and you're dismissing their needs, you're not caring about their feelings, and you're just saying, it wasn't mean at all. And that's fine if you think that it wasn't mean at all, but you just don't care about your partner and their needs. It hurts them. It doesn't matter if you think it's mean or not, but if you're choosing to be with this person, you should care for their needs and their feelings. Of course, you're not responsible for their feelings, and they can't blame you for making them sad, making them feel something. It's their decision how to feel and how to react to your words. But it could hurt them, something that you say, something that you do, and if you're not willing to change that, that will ruin your relationship. If you keep hurting your partner and your partner keeps bringing it up and you make no change and you keep saying that, oh, you're too sensitive, I'm actually not that bad, I'm not bad at all, I didn't do anything wrong, I didn't say anything mean. It's adult life and you have to be less sensitive, you need to be more strong. I'm not going to sugarcoat here anything. That's just you not caring about your partner. Thing number 3, it's you blaming your partner for everything. For everything, or maybe for a lot of things. It's you blaming them for making you angry. You putting responsibility for your own emotions or on another person. You're blaming them for literally anything. You ruined my life, I'm so angry because of you, we fight because of you all the time, we do something because of you, you just making statements to hurt that person very deeply, so they end up feeling like they are the problem. So that will ruin your relationship 100%, simply because there's no single person that would like to stay in the relationship where you're constantly blaming them for everything and they just feel like a heavy burden in your relationship. And Maybe they're still with you, but they're not going to last long because you keep hurting them, you keep not hearing them, and then you keep blaming them. The biggest red flag, or I should say, let's say thing number 4, it's blaming them for your emotions. It's kind of related to blaming them for everything, but it's a little bit different. So yeah, of course they could do something that could make you feel something, but it's up to you how you react and how you treat them. Let's say they broke the plate, for example, or they broke something. Maybe you feel angry, maybe you feel pissed off, but they can't make you feel anything. It's up to you how you react. If you're choosing to mistreat them and say, my goodness, you break everything, you're just so stupid, or to say, oh well, things happen, just get a new one. So that's the difference. You can still feel hurt, you can still feel angry, you can still feel sad. You're the one who's responsible for your own emotions, and you cannot blame a single person for the way you feel, because you're the one who's choosing how to feel. And if you're blaming another person for how you feel, if you're angry, you're sad, I'm sad because of you, you always make me sad, whatever that is, you always make me angry, that is very toxic. That is very not healthy and not okay. So this is 3-4 things on how to ruin your relationship. And if you see that you're doing that, stop as soon as possible. Go talk to your partner and ask them how they feel, because they probably feel very lonely and very mistreated and probably just very not happy. And if you do want to try to save your relationship, the first thing you have to do is be aware. As soon as you're aware, you can be better. Because maybe you don't do it on purpose, but if you're watching this video and you find yourself doing those things, the first step is to admit that you're wrong and you do mistakes. It doesn't mean you're a bad person, it just means that you do mistakes. But if now you are aware of your behavior, you have a chance to change and to make your relationship better and live a happy life with your partner. Okay, so